Hello! So they had a big update in Daphne today where they brought back Rinne and added a whole new ninja-themed dungeon to the game. So we're going to talk about Rinne first, and this is my main account. I'm not going to do on this alternate on this one just because I can't show you a lot of the stuff on the alternate, so I actually started recording a video on that, but then I couldn't like show a lot of the stuff. So, but yeah, they added some new bundles to this one. So now they, instead of just having like the normal ones, you now have these two here. You have the bone, and then the like for $1.59, and then the 10 bones like this, but for 2,000 gems, and then you get 500 green gems back. So you can trade 2,000 purple gems for 500 green gems and 10 bones. It's actually not bad, but it's 500,000 gold. This is 500,000 gold, and then 10 tags, and then red experience book. So you can think about that's 2,000 purple gems for 11 purple bones, or 2,000 purple gems is a one-time thing for 10 purple bones, but 500 green gems back and 500,000 gold. So this is a better deal than this one. So I've always thought people like said, so it's better deal than this one, which is, and this one's a slightly better deal than these. So it is a slightly another better, like a discounted thing, but you do have to kind of buy the purple gems. And if you buy purple gems, do I buy them from the website? Just go for like the Wizardry Daphne side. I've had a couple of videos about that, but the other thing said, which you can find on my channel, but they also have like the other new bundles here. With this one's like they have like the fossilized bone fragment ones. These will let you buy stuff from the ossuary. The ossuary was a special thing they added to comp because they nerfed like a skill that you could inherit from Marianne's. The comped that by giving you these fossilized bone fragments into like replace all the Marianne you pulled or whatever. And then they added them. Said so this ossuary we can literally buy any of the general adventures for 10 of those fossilized coins. So any of the general ones. So like you can get, like I said, if you're trying to do, like say you want to get more counterattack up, you can buy some Ophelia bones. Or you want to get, say you want to rage with your Pharaoh's spell, so you buy some Yarmil bones. Those are super good. And special supplies, they actually have special supplies too, where you can get your special supplies where you can get some of the fossilized bone fragments. On the 4th day and the 11th day, log in at least 11 days, you can get one bone of your choice from the ossuary. So that's actually a pretty good deal. Plus you get 3 more bones just from the others, including one of the bones that could be the Rinne or carry out. These ones actually have a higher chance of carry out because these says carry out was introduced at the same time as Rinne, because ninjas were not a class at this when the game launched. This was after the fact class added. So this gets you Rinne and a higher chance of carry out. So it's okay. If you use either of those characters, that's not bad. And then they give you like 3 other bones, and then the coins buy another bone, and 400 gems total. So not bad. Special supplies are always cool. I love seeing special supplies on the theme, so that's always cool. Let's see, we can actually go to the ruins. We can go see the featured here.
Interlopers, be gone! No one has survived against me. Bodies opal and blood.
There you go. Yeah, no, her animations. I don't know if you've ever played Overwatch 2, but there's that character named Kiriko. And the animations remind me of that, like 100%. I'm like, oh, it's the same like animation. So I think it's based on like what Shinto priests, how they pray or something. But I just cannot help but think about that. And Overwatch 2 is first released. I did a few videos about that game too, including a video about Kiriko. Yeah, like I said, these buttons, I didn't think these weapons and stuff are that great. I don't think any of these are really worth. I mean, these are ninja items. I mean, if you're like ninjas have like special gear that's apparently super hard to tame. I don't really use ninjas. I'm all about the mages, but she is evil. She has a pretty decent passive. Because she increases surety to adjacent evil allies. So if you have an evil front line, or maybe evil if you're using the back line, evil back line, like you could put her in the middle. Like I said, you put her in the middle, the front, and you have like a evil main character. Then maybe put Gerwolf on the other side of her, and then you put like Alvis directly behind her. Could be good, or another evil character. I mean, backline, it's not as important because they're not going to benefit from surety as much, but who else is going to be on the back line that's evil? You know what I mean? Like, so you may as well be Alice, right? Yeah, and her discipline, she gets extra surety and accuracy, and then in her hair, it's a moment of finality, which is a let's see, it says blasting spell contains the charm launch an untyped spell attack on one enemy row bypass magic defense. It's based on attack power, so it's technically a spell, but it's based on attack power, so I assume by attack power they mean full attack. Yeah, I've heard mixed things about it. I don't think that's like the main reason you use her. But yeah, so there's that. There's also the dungeon here. There's like a new like dungeon where you can have like an exchange shop and stuff. So oh, it's actually the special exchange because they actually added to this one permanently. All right, so I think it's a new permanent thing. But yeah, you can get coins in the dungeon that you can buy stuff here. There isn't a whole lot to buy. It's a lot smaller than shops in previous ones, but there are 5 codexes of learning. So this is absolutely the main thing you're going to be after. Are these? Plus, you can get some of these Heat Haze light armor boots, which I assume these are ninja gear. I wish they would add like the class lists on here somewhere that tells you which classes can wear items. That's something I think they should do on the description. Would definitely save a lot of things, but so there's that, and of course you have the Rinne shop. You know, I would always recommend 60 if you're gonna go for stuff. This is almost always the best thing to buy is the Legendary Adventures Remains for 60 points. Like that's almost always the best thing to buy. Other good things by Dialco Secrets. This Dialco's one of those spells that's really good to level up. It's hard, like I said. So Dialco Secrets always one of those books that's worth grabbing if you see it. This page for the mage passive MP up, it's also not bad. It's only 25 experience, but leveling up the MP up on your skill, on your mages is actually pretty good because, you know, the main thing you want on mages is more MP and more magic attacks. So anything that lets you get more points, like I said, you can buy one of those, then you'd only need three more of the books, like these themes. You'd only need 3 of those instead of 4 of those to level up that skill to rank 2 if you had that page. So I said if you only have like, if you buy like, say you just buy the 10 bones and you don't know what to spend 10 points on, that's not bad. Besides that, you have your normal stuff like the Amnesia Essences and the Iron Ore and stuff. And if you really want to go all in on Rinne, it's 100 points for her bones. But unless you're spending like, you know, hundreds of dollars on it, it's hard for me to recommend telling you to go that way. I'd recommend just saving your bones for something, your coins for something else. See, but yeah, so there's also like there's also a mission pass for this one as well. So it's $9.29. You get 300 gems of org, 2 extra codes of learning, and Ninja Dual World scroll, which sounds good, except the problem, like if we go to the stuff here, see, where is it? It's on the last one. The Ninja Dual World scroll, you have to actually, if these are for ones where you already have to learn the skills, both of these. Same thing with the scroll you learn on the free tier. You have to have already learned it, which means it's only usable on ninjas. So if you're hoping to teach somebody dual wield, ain't gonna work. So they have to have already learned the skills. So this is good if you already have a ninja. Like if you don't already have a ninja though, it's really hard to recommend spending $9 on this. Yeah, you get 2 of these codex scrolls for 25, but leveling up dual wield's pretty good. That's like probably your main skill is dual wield. It's the main thing you're doing with them, but otherwise, yeah, I think that you'd probably better to pass on that. But not too much more to say on this one. If you want to know more about the ossuary and the best characters to spend your fossilized bone fragment coins on, I did a full video about that when it was first launched, and you can find that one down below. As always, thank you for watching.